Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
I think the one position that we're not really talking about enough is the running back position. And with Nick Chubb possibly out the door, I think we need to bring in a young and powerful running back. And I think the one back that I was thinking about was Cam Scatterbo from Arizona. The one thing his coach raved about was how versatile he is and multiple he is. His head coach really did rave about how he can line up anywhere you put him at. And Cam's collegiate numbers match Christian McCaffrey. And I think having a back like that is really also what we kind of needed. And yeah, I just think he'll be a great addition if we draft him in the third round.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Mary Kay, I know you've had a Hey Mary Kay about it, and we get them all the time. Nick Chubb, have you heard anything? Has he visited with anybody? Have you heard anything relative to Nick Chubb?
No, he hasn't visited with anybody to my knowledge, and I don't really think he's had many offers or anything like that. And I think the longer that it goes, the more likely it is that he will end up with the Cleveland Browns. And I know fans love to hear that. That's music to fans' ears. They really want him back here, and I really do think that there is a chance that's going to happen. I would probably put it at maybe 60% now. Again, I think the Browns will draft a running back, but I also think that there is a chance, there is a world in which Nick can come back here if they feel that they have a role for him.
And again, huge, maybe one of the best running back draft classes ever. There's probably 8, 10, 15 guys that people think can play in the NFL coming out that are running backs this year.
Yeah, it's a nice class. It really is. And I advocated in the column that I just wrote that it needs to be a dual threat running back, just in the same ilk of a Jerome Ford, because you don't really necessarily have a mobile quarterback. I think they can utilize a running back in that way out of the backfield where you're catching passes, where you're gaining those tough yards. So I think as much versatility as they can get in that regard would be beneficial for them. And there's plenty of good running backs that can do that in this draft.